Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Breezy Bree bringing you episode 15 of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Today we got some support conversations and we also have some quests to do. So let's go ahead and get right into it real quick. And Mercedes got all of them, so let's go ahead and start with Dimitri's conversation.
My goodness, sword training again today? Don't overdo it, all right?
I certainly won't,
sweetheart.
but thanks for your concern, Mercedes. It's more of a hobby than anything, so don't worry too much.
A hobby? How wonderful! I would probably get tired of it, but that's
I
just
like
me.
how they all have supporting conversations and it shows how they get along.
Didn't you say you hope to take the sword test soon?
She's like, no.
You're right. I completely forgot that's coming up. What should I do?
To be honest, I've been a bit worried as I haven't seen you at the training ground much.
Why didn't you say something sooner if you were so worried?
I don't need her to know any sword stuff. I need her to just know magic and
It
healing.
didn't occur to me that you could have forgotten. But you're right. I should have mentioned it. As an apology, why don't you let me help you with your swordsmanship?
You would do that for me? I'd really appreciate your help.
Plus I like her with a bow as well.
But keep in mind that since we're short on time, we may have to overdo it a little.
I don't like to overdo it, but if we must, I'll try my best.
It's settled. Let's begin. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to hold a sword. We have our work cut out for us.
That's fine.
I usually just hold the
I
sword
like her.
without thinking about my grip, you know? Let's see what happens now that you've shown me the proper way to handle it. I was nervous at first, but
I kind of
just
was
look
sad
at
I
me
didn't
now.
pick Claude just
Yeah.
for a different experience, but I like the whole squad, so.
Well, I didn't realize offering to help you would mean risking my life.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I just meant to swing the sword. I didn't think it would go flying like that. I'm impressed with how quickly you can dodge.
That was great.
Yes, I know
Take
you
him
didn't
out.
intend to murder me. Though that scare likely took years off my life.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole sword fighting thing.
Nonsense. It's far too early to give up. The first time I picked up a sword, I was much like you. It's true that different people are better suited to different things. But if you keep at it and refuse to give up, you're certain to improve.
I agree.
You really think so? Thank you, Dimitri. It's very kind of you to... Oh, there's a rip in your cuff, Dimitri. How do you think...
It seems I didn't dodge your sword fast enough. Don't worry, I can easily repair it.
Shake my head.
I'm the one who
These
tore
two.
it, so I'll be the one who mends it. How does that sound?
No, please don't worry yourself over it. Just focus on your exam.
Alright, so those two. Cool. Got Sylvain and Annette still.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
Shake my head.
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women. But I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Aww.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
Shake my head.
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
Aw.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
I like these two as
Oh
well.
no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh, that makes sense.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly
So that's
after,
why she's Bartel.
my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
That's kind of sad.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
Could be.
They
Could
must
be.
have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels' name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
He says Mercedes weird. That's okay though.
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
I agree. Alright, cool. Alright. So we have 2 more conversations and then we're good to go. So let's do this one and then we'll do the other one and then we'll get our quest done for the day.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It
I like
truly
these two.
did.
They're good friends.
You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought...
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's
She always calls her out.
fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour.
Yeah, I don't care. You're good, dude.
This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then.
Sorry, I'm a
But
little
there's at
trigger
least
happy
one
today.
thing that
So,
hasn't changed.
like, I'm pressing A a little fast. Oops.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends.
That's
Whoops,
just
sorry.
what I was about to say.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
I think they should.
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure...
We'll figure it out together, right?
Aw, I like them.
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Run!
Alright, so those two, I like those two. Alright. Alright, Ingrid has 2 more conversations. So let's do one more conversation, then we're gonna go accept the quest, and then we'll do that one right before
Felix, there you are.
the thing
I've
ends.
been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
They're funny. I like them together.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a
I
chore?
don't know, there's so many
You went
good
last time.
friendships and relationships I can enter
Though
here.
you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
Oh my goodness.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then,
Hey, he's just
you
trying
left before
to
we were
get it
finished.
together, okay?
What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively. we all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Uh-oh. Shake my head. Alright. So let's go ahead and accept this conversation real quick. Or, this quest. And then we will go ahead and jump to the next.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around. I have something to ask of you. I
don't really want to do that right now. I just want to do this quest for the month. Okay, still on this floor, so let's go ahead. Let's see if she is.
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago.
Perfect.
He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Okay. So now, gotta go over here. Yes, I learned how to fast travel. It's the best part. There she is.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go all over the place. Go here, go there, go here, go there. Go everywhere. Yeah, we can go this way again. Whoops, as you go around the wrong thing. Okay.
Go back? Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Let's see, please.
Very well.
Okay, thank you. Oops. Can I go there? Yeah, I can go there. We'll go here first. Oh, there we go. Go to the reception hall and then we can cut over. Alright. Let's go this way. And then, this way. Perfect. There he is.
Ah, hey. I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am.
Okay.
I was thinking we should visit your mother.
Oh.
She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her.
Aww.
She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling.
Aww,
and she smiled
so
the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Aww,
Well done. You have my thanks.
that's the cutest. I like that. Okay. So, now, let's do our last conversation here. Oh, wow. Oh, Ingrid, okay. You just walked up on us. Oh, I was like, you better not. Okay. Let's do our last conversation here.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Sure, I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
But you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank
Aw.
you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe
And
I'm
he's
taking it
so
too far.
weird.
I know knights
But
don't
I like her.
necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job. I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray!
Oh my goodness.
We don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
Oh gosh.
What? Oh. Well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
You're throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste. Okay. All right. Thank you. We can do this.
That's the spirit!
Yeah,
Oh,
that's too crazy.
And I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, don't get carried away. Ugh. She played me like a...
That's funny. Alright. So now we can go ahead and end the day because all of our conversations are done. And now I do want to instruct manually. So there's a few things I want to do here. Instruct. And we want to go down to Ingrid here. And I believe we need to get her axe ability up here.
I appreciate...
And one more. Okay. And then Dimitri, we also want to go ahead and get his sword skill up too. I'm going to end up making him a lord, I think. But he needs more sword skill.
That was helpful coaching.
I'll do that. Perfect.
All duty. Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
Nah, don't be. You're fine. Okay, yeah. And then... Ooh, she's really high over here. So let's go like that. And there we go. Perfect.
Haha, I'm starting to get it.
Okay. So those are good. We'll go ahead auto-instruct right now. There we go. We want to go group tasks, and I kind of want to switch. We want to do, and I want to get... Let's get Felix as well. Everybody's goals are fine for right now.
I'd like you to explain something.
Okay. Thought I have served His Highness for 4 years. He has succeeded my every attempt to learn his favorite foods. Try asking someone who knows him for a long time. Sounds like you need to resort to trial and error. He just likes everything.
I see.
Here we go.
Professor.
I'm not exactly the most figure on the battlefield, so I think it's best for me to focus on my bow skills and do my work from a distance. Yeah, let's get him as a sniper. I like that. Alright. Okay, Ash would like to speak with you.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor.
We're just getting to know our whole squad.
Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
Thanks to your writing skills, yeah.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me, too. At least until Lenato adopted me into his family.
Aww.
Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
Not so different, actually.
Huh, you think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
Let's just say it wasn't so bad.
Wow, I guess you must get used to it. That's really incredible, though. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages. Luke and the Maiden of Wind.
I love the dynamics. The dynamics are so good.
Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read. Give me that book!
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch. What the? Somebody catch that thief. Cut him in half like my prices.
Cut him in half like my
calm
prices.
down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here.
He's so sweet.
That sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
But wait, Ash is only level 3. Calm down. All right, perfect. And
let's go.
Now they're done with their thing, so that's good.
Happy now?
Oh, they got it perfect. Nice. Okay.
It seems I've improved.
Nice. Alright, let's see what everybody's skills are here. Hey! Good, good. Alright. So I think for this episode, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. I'm going to do some battles off screen just to get some levels up. And then we'll start back, we'll skip the 2 weeks, and then we'll come back for the main quest. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!